The Suncoast Campaign for Grade Level Reading presents This Book is Cool. With your host, Beth Duda. Coming up, Miss Beth will have a special arts activity, words to put in your word bank, and a special interview with a person who thinks the book you are reading is cool.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to This Book is Cool. My name is Beth Duda, and I'm the director of the Suncoast Campaign for Grade Level Reading. Today, we have a book that's also a game. I can't wait to share it with you. We have a special guest with us who's going to tell us why she thinks this book is cool. With us today, we have Simone Peterson, who's a community investment advisor with Manatee Community Foundation. Hi, Simone.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for coming today to help us talk about the book, I Spy Animals. So, why do you think this book is cool?
So I think that one of the coolest things about this book is that it's interactive. It's, if you ever played I Spy, you're playing I Spy while reading. It's a pretty great time, I think.
I spy something. Is it the beetle? No, it's the frog. I spy something brown. Is it the horse? Yes.
I think so too, and I loved how colorful the book was, and in the very beginning, the first couple of pages, it was pretty easy to find the items, but as the book went on, it became more and more challenging, which I thought was really fun.
Indeed, and that's the great thing with this book. I think it starts off easy, but then it gets you used to the book, and then it introduces more playful elements.
When they were telling you what to look for, there was an interesting way that they put the words together, and I thought that was very clever.
It's not just look for a dog, but look for a dog wearing a hat. Cool things like that to really keep you engaged and interested in the storyline.
Yes, and they used rhyming quite a bit as well.
Rhyming is always a good time, and I think that with the rhyme, it helps really retain the information in the book as well.
Okay, Simone, I'm going to read for you the one of the things that you mentioned. I spy a bike and a dog with a hat. I spy a fire hydrant and a kitty cat.
I love it.
I do too. I love the hat and the cat are rhyming, and I also love that it's really fun to try and find all those things in these pages.
I mean, animals are so cool, I think, especially dogs and hats. And there's other cool things in the book as well to look for.
That's really great. And it would also be fun, I think, to get to know the book pretty well and look for the things that you can find in the book, and then see if you can find similar things out in the world, in your house. Is there something that's the same color as that, or is there something that's the same size as that? It's a great way to build our awareness and make those connections.
And also making those boring times, whether you're sitting at a doctor's office or you're just driving in traffic, hey, I spy whatever it may be. You can just make a game out of it, even outside of the book, which is really fun.
Tell me, how did you gain such a love of reading? How did that happen for you?
I started with Dr. Seuss books. My mom would always sit down with me every evening before going to bed, and it would be my job to pick out the book for the evening. And of course, she made the best voices. You can't just read a book and not have the voices that go along with the different characters. So I think that's where my love of reading came from.
Well, that's wonderful. I hope that all of our viewers also are having great experiences sharing books with their family, and this would be a great book to share.
Definitely.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Simone, for being with us today. It was great to see you. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Same. Thank you for having me.
Okay. It was so fun to be with Simone today and talk about our book, I Spy Animals. Now, there are great pictures in this book and also some interesting vocabulary words for our word bank. The first word for our word bank is spy. Spy means to discover or catch sight of something. So it's kind of a synonym for the word see. I spy something, I see something. Our next word for the word bank is balloon. Balloon. A balloon is a small bag made out of rubber that you can blow up and put air in. We use balloons an awful lot for celebrations. Our next word is the word bike. Bike. That is a pedal-powered, two-wheeled vehicle. A bike, short for a bicycle. The next word for our word bank is actually two words, fire hydrant. Fire hydrant. A fire hydrant is actually a pipe that's in the street that provides water for putting out fires. Sometimes they're bright yellow, sometimes they're red. I've even seen communities that have painted their fire hydrants all kinds of different colors. And our final word for our word bank today is starfish. Starfish. A starfish is a sea animal that has a flat body and 5 arms. Starfish. It was really fun to find objects in our book. Our activity today is going to be about finding objects in another way. Look at this cool jar. So in this jar, there are all kinds of little items and some white rice. So we put a lot of objects in the jar and then put some white rice in the jar also. And we can shake up the jar and the rice, and then we can figure out what we can see in the jar. So let's see, I spy a purple puff, and I spy a brown button, and I spy, a pretty red button, and, there's something yellow in there. I want to see what that, it's a yellow popsicle stick. So this is a great way that you can play a game right at home by putting a lot of your little objects into a glass or a see-through plastic container and putting some rice in there and then moving it around to see what you can spy. The I Spy books, it's a whole series that allows us to see objects, and we can get some great ideas for rhymes from these books as well. Now, if you make your own I Spy container, I hope you'll take a picture of it and send it to us. You can send it to connect@gradelevelreadingsuncoast.net. Remember, my friends, reading is the key to succeeding, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Until then, I'm going to see what else is in this jar. Bye for now.